Hi everyone, Jordan here for another quick video on Google Apps Script. A user asked a question, asked it, that's not what I meant to say, asked a question about the calendar app and pulling events for the current day. So I thought it was a good way to kind of use the JavaScript date object in a quick example. So I'm going to code that out. And I want to just also remind people that I made a video about the new Slides app. Google Apps Script now can access Google Slides, and I made a video about some of the possibilities there. And I'm really hoping that people have some ideas for things that they want uh, to code with this new service. So, with that being said, let's just dive in here. I already have the calendar app example already started, and I'm just going to call the function get events, and it doesn't need any parameters. And we're going to use the JavaScript date object to get the day. I'm just going to call it now, and we're going to say new date, and that's all you need to do to get the date object. But that's getting a date object that is set to right now, this very moment. We want to actually uh, encompass the entire 24-hour period of the day. So I'm going to actually pull out some data off of this now object that we have, and it's just get year. I want to get the month, now.get month, and I want to get the day, now, day equals now.get day. And we actually have to add 1 to the day because it's 0 indexed, right? So October 1st comes back as 0, right? So very simple methods, very explanatory. Get year, get month, get day. There should be no problem there. So then we want to create a today variable, and we're going to call new date, and we're going to put those variables in there. Year, month, and day. And we want to get tomorrow equals new date, year, month, day, and we can actually put hours in here too if we wanted to if we wanted only events up until this moment right now. We could do now.get hour get hour method, or we want to go to the end of the day, so we're just going to put 24 in there. So we've got today and tomorrow. Now we get to actually pull the events from calendar app, and we want to get events. We want a start time and an end time. Start time, that's going to be our today, and end time is going to be tomorrow. And once we get those events, in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and log that now. User DizzyX asked us to log those events, how we could log those. And I'm going to go ahead and just show that now. I forgot you have to give some permissions here because it's just looking at our calendars, and since it's our code, we can trust that. Trust that we're not doing anything malicious. Script function not found my function. Well, that's exactly right. I want to run get events, not my function. And there we go. Now you'll see here, the log shows just calendar event, calendar event. I created 2 calendar events just for this example, but that doesn't help us at all. It doesn't give us any information. So what we actually have to do, because the get events method is actually returning an object, calendar event object, we got to loop through that. So I'm going to write a simple for loop, I equals 0, I is less than events.length, and then we're going to increment over I. Should be familiar with JavaScript looping and this format for a for loop here. So then we actually want to logger.log and events. We're going to put that I index in there, and we're going to get title. And that right there should now log, instead of that calendar event object, it gives us a little better information. Now there's a ton of different methods on events here. We can log events get get color. We can even, there's some setters on here too. You can set it as an all-day event. You can change the color of it on the calendar so that you have something like, you know, you don't want these. Whoa, that doesn't expand very well, does it? Yeah, so you can change the color of those events. You can, I don't know, set the time of the day, set visibility, tons of cool stuff there. Set a location. I think there's some attachment, like you can put attachments on the event. So tons of cool stuff that you can do there. Hopefully that helps. It shows you a little bit of something you can do with the calendar app. And again, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear some suggestions about how to use the new Slides app service with Google Apps Script. I really look forward to hearing some of those ideas for how we can create some educational tools that you know, use that API. So hopefully hear from you guys soon. Cheers.